And it looks like they have started. So it looks like YourFreeChicken will be going for small strats, or maybe he will pick up a power in a different spot. Same with JT. And YourFreeChicken with a 379, and jtknott with a 380, which is optimal. So yeah. So I didn't see it, but I assume jtknott is ahead of YourFreeChicken by a frame rule. If you don't know what a frame rule is, well, let me just steal this from Debian. Imagine the bus. The bus has a very strict schedule, leaving once every 21 frames. That means you can be 20 frames faster and gain no additional time, or you can be 20 frames slower and still stay on the fastest frame rule. This is what many speedrunners call the frame rule system. And jtknott will pick up a power-up in 1-2, but he will mess up the double jump, which is very unfortunate. And he gets it this time. So 4-1 is not very hard with practice. It's just jumping, and that's kind of it. jtknott with a pretty decent grab right there. So YourFreeChicken is entering 4-2, which according to Summoning Salt is the most infamous level in the game. So how this level works, you have to stop the screen from scrolling by at least 20 pixels, and it will manipulate the pipe to load the web zone instead of the coin cache. And it looks like YourFreeChicken got it. And since jtknott is big, he will be doing it a little bit differently. Instead of doing those backwards bumps, he's gonna go underneath here. So 8-1 as small Mario is pretty hard, but I'm not sure if he will be going for pipe jumps, and it looks like he's not. So 8-1 is a level where it is significantly easier with fire. Instead of having to do those really tough pipe jumps, you can just snipe them, and yeah. And YourFreeChicken finishes with a 195. And it looks like jtknott is about to finish up 8-1. He gets to 200. So YourFreeChicken picking up a power up right there. And in this level you can get something known as the bullet bill glitch, where you hit the bullet bill in a really precise way, and it skips the animation of the flag coming down and Mario walking to the castle. Looks like YourFreeChicken is not going to it, but that saves 2 frame rules. And neither is JT going for it. So 8-1 again is a level that is a little bit easier with Fire Mario. But with practice, you can react to the bullet patterns. But even with practice, some of them are really hard. And YourFreeChicken finishing with a 241. And so this first room of 8-4 is not that hard. But the second room is different. YourFreeChicken will be going for the 2-frame wall jump setup, and he gets it. Turn around him, you have to, same thing as 4-2, you have to load the pipe to the right, and you can go in that pipe, and it'll take you to the water zone instead of the beginning of the level. Looks like jtknott gets 2-frame wall jump. And he gets a pretty good turnaround. I think that was either perfect pixel or 1 pixel further. I can't tell. And YourFreeChicken gets a Bowser, and he finishes with a 5-12. Looks like jtknott is finishing up as well. Gets hit by a opponent, but it doesn't matter. He finishes with a 5-24. So GG's to both. So looks like the second countdown should start very soon. And the countdown has started. So we should see them starting any moment. And they're off. So we'll see if they switch up their strats here. Looks like they are. They both decide to go for the mushroom at the very beginning. And both of them get good undergrounds. And here, jtknott is gonna have to slow down to avoid getting a 6 on the timer, which gives you 6 fireworks, which loses, I don't remember exactly how much, I believe it's 3 seconds, but I could be wrong. So we will very likely be seeing them grabbing up the Firefly 1-1-2. And I believe they are tied. So yes, they're both going for the Firefly. Which just makes life a whole lot easier, to be honest. So again, 4-1 is not very hard to practice. But you still have to be careful. Both of them finishing with a 340. So again, the run whip, I'll explain it again. You have to stop the screen from scrolling by at least 20 pixels, and it will manipulate the pipe to loading the whip zone instead of the coin cache, which saves about 5 or 6 seconds, if I remember correctly. So jtknott stopping a little bit short on the pipe, but he only lost like a frame or two, I think. And that looks like a, let's see, 2 frame rule difference, maybe 1. It's no more than 2. So again, 8-1 is a lot easier with the fire flower. So looks like they're both pretty easily making their way through 8-1. So 8-2 is an interesting one. I forgot to explain BBBB. I always forget what it stands for, and someone can remind me, but I'll explain it when we get there, which is coming up shortly. Just gotta jump here, that's kind of it. So, looks like YourFreeChicken going for it, but jtknott does not. You block against the first pipe, and you block against the second as well, and you can go underneath those Koopas, and I'm pretty sure also makes the staircase predictable. So, it looks like jtknott is ahead by a frame roll, because he did not go for BBBB. YourFreeChicken losing fire to a hammer bow. And he takes a death. Dang. So jtknott is entering 8-4, and YourFreeChicken's gonna have to restart 8-3. jtknott is going for the 2-frame wall jump. And he misses it, but that only loses like 2 seconds, I believe. Looks like he went 2 pixels further. And in the water as Big Mario or Fire, you can do something known as the duck swim, where if you duck on the ground in the water and press A at the same time, it'll make Mario's hitbox the same size as Small Mario, which is very useful. Chicken's gonna miss 1-frame wall jump. jtknott gets loaded bird, but he finishes with a 506. Chicken with a pretty good turnaround. Chicken is currently in water. Pretty good one. And we'll see if he challenges Bowser or not. Looks like he will not. And Chicken dies. So he's just gonna reset. Not sure if that was intentional or not. So the third countdown should start any moment. So we're going to a third race, which is really cool. Yes, the third countdown, I'm sorry, is starting. So we should see them starting any moment. And they're off. jtknott will be going for fire strats, and YourFreeChicken may be going for small strats, or he may pick up power-ups in different places. Again, jtknott is gonna have to slow down to avoid getting a 6, which gets fireworks, which loses a few seconds. So, jtknott will be picking up the fireflower there, and it looks like YourFreeChicken will be going for safe strats, maybe. Judging from this, it looks like he will. jtknott with some nice snipes there. So 4-1 for the 3rd time is not that hard with practice. But it's still, you still can always make a mistake in any level. So 4-2, for anyone just joining, you have to prevent the screen from scrolling by at least 20 pixels. And then, yeah, you go in the pipe and load the web zone or whatever. So Chicken is going to be going for 3 bump. And jtknott doing the Big Mario strat, I guess you could call it. Pretty nice pipe stop there. YourFreeChicken will be hitting wall jump pixel, which can lose a frame roll, but it doesn't always. And it looks like in that case it didn't. So 8-1 again is significantly easier with Fireflower. YourFreeChicken will be avoiding pipe jumps, which is a good idea. So that star block is actually important to hit, at least if you want to save an extra frame roll. I'm not entirely sure why, but it has something to do with the flag. I really don't know, to be honest. So YourFreeChicken ending with a 195, and jtknott gets a 200. So entering 8-2, we'll see what strats they go for. He's not going for Black Jump. I did not see what YourFreeChicken went for, but he's going for BBG, or not. A bullet bill glitch, for anyone who doesn't know. If you guys missed the first race, it's where you stop the animate, or you hit the bullet in a really precise manner to stop the flag from coming down and Mario walking into the castle, which saves 2 frame rolls. And it looks like they're tied. And YourFreeChicken takes a death to that first hammer bow. So 8-3 again is a lot easier with Fireflower, just like 8-1. And 8-2 to an extent. So YourFreeChicken gets through 8-3 this time. jtknott will be going for 2 frame wall jump setup, and he will hit it. In tournament room, let's see how he does. Looks like he went a few pixels further, but that really doesn't matter at all. YourFreeChicken will decide to not go for wall jump. jtknott doing the duck swim we talked about earlier. And jtknott gets loaded boot. And he finishes with a 504. So jtknott is the winner of this match. And we'll see YourFreeChicken finishing up here. Once again, might be challenging. Gets it forwards Bowser. And he gets a 521. So GG to both the runners. We'll see if we can get them in for an interview. And it looks like jtknott is here. How do you feel about your race?
I feel the first race was bad, but the next two, I was in 50% gaming stream, and he's commentating also. It was pretty funny, and so yeah, I was laughing along with 50% gaming's commentary, but he did pretty good. Same as you, I was listening to you too, and my last two races were like really good.
Yeah, and it looks like YourFreeChicken is here. YourFreeChicken, how do you feel about your races?
I wish I was better at video games.
So yeah, any final words, anyone?
I want to go to bed.
Okay.
My final words are shout-outs to everyone in the community. Shout-outs to Mars, who I'm racing next. Shout-outs to 50% Gaming for taking time out of his stream to watch. He's pretty awesome. And shout-outs to Thelsino for his first commentary in the tournament. It was a really good one.
Whoa.
So jtknott, we'll be moving on to let's see who. Oh wait, he just said Muzz. So yeah, that will be a good one.
Yeah. See it.
Just don't be bad like me.
See
So-
you guys.
Thank you everyone for watching this race, and we hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Alright, bye. I like chicken nuggets. Okay, but not.